What's up guys, this is your boy, the Average Not Hero here, back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and League Invasions are live, and this is going to be a very detailed video covering all the aspects of League Invasion, how to start off League Invasions, and just watch this video till the end because there would be a lot of coverage here. So we are going to break it down. So there are two parts. The first part is facilities and the second part is outpost, and there is also a league base. So we are going to start off with the facilities. Facilities are basically your different types of classes that are there, and they can be upgraded. They kind of help your characters. Now how they help it, that's something that I'll cover later. So the facilities here are, if you go into the League Invasion screen, this square blocks, I would say hexagonal blocks, or like I don't know like what type of blocks I would say, not the towers, except the towers. These are actually the facilities, and you can see here different types of facilities, and they can be upgraded till level 40. So 5 different classes. The center one is the arcane one, and the others are also there: the might, the agility, the metahuman, and the tech. So you can first start off with applying a buff on the facility. So what it does is it's gonna boost the characters that are in your deck. So what is the deck is something that I'm gonna cover in the later part of the video, and here you can see how you can upgrade the facility. So the facility can be upgraded using your only normal coins. So here we are at 331k, like 331 million, rather 331 million coins is what I have. So let's start upgrading the facility here, and this is the tech facility, which is called the gadget storage, and we can see the amount is pretty significant. Like the amount of coins that are being used to upgrade is pretty significant. So we are going to upgrade it a few times, and what needs to be done is you need to upgrade all the facilities, and then you need to go to the outposts and put the best character that you have out there. How to put that is something that I'll show in the video as well. And once you put those characters, the officers can select the top 3 characters out of all the characters of the league members and fix it for the battle, which would take place in the attack phase. So the first is the preparation phase. This is what we are currently doing right now, and as you can see over here, we are leveling up the gadget storage, and it's taking significant amount of coins. We were at 331 million, and you can see right now it's already crossed 1.8 million coins, 1.26 million right now. So obviously contribution from all the league members would be required, because even with 330 million I can't upgrade this to level 40 maxed out. So you can understand a lot of requirements is there. So I just upgraded the the tech one, and the other ones are at level 1. You can see there is an active buff option as well, and once you level up to level 11 you get to select another buff. Here you can apply a dodge chance against my class and true damage chance against my class, like this. So I select this one, and also what you can do is upgrade the buffs. To upgrade the buffs you need to spend arena medals, and the amount of arena medals that you're kind of spending also increases. So we're going to level it up till level 10 over here. So that's the maximum level you can level up a particular buff. And remember, a buff unlocks after the facility kind of reaches a certain level. So it's going to be level 11, level 21, level 31. That is when you are going to unlock a buff, additional buff. And you can see this is the first buff that's there, and this kind of increases damage against might class, and we are going to level it up till the level 10. That's the maximum level that we are going to have. It's at level 5. Let's check it out. Level 5 is going to give you 20% additional damage against might class. So keep in mind how this is going to work. So when you're in the attack phase, if you're using a tech character in the team to attack an enemy's outpost, then you're going to get additional damage against might class of the enemy. So that is how this is going to work, and 26% additional damage, and this is some good additional damage that is kind of taking place. You can see over here. So we're gonna upgrade it till level 10, and not a lot of arena medals is being used here. I would say like around 2 to 3k has been used for full leveling it up. So I think this can still be done by even an individual, I would say. You see, like the other active buffs kind of open when the level of the facility is kind of upgraded to level 40. So that's the maximum level. So there we see like base is still not ready for invasion, and the reason is all the outposts are not filled with defenders. So what are the outposts? These are the long towers, the tall towers that you see here, and we can click on them to see the outpost. So here are basically the facilities are the, the, I would say, the fatter blocks out there. And let's jump into the battle log also here a bit. As you can see, nothing is there right now because the attack phase is not started. So once that start, you will see the battle logs coming into the picture. Just revisiting here, you see bonus health is not there at all in the other cases. Active buffs has increased in this facility. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead into the base factor here. So this is the base efficiency. So you can increase the base efficiency using everything together. That is, you need to use credits, you need to use league credits, as well as you need to use arena medals. So I'm going to level this up as well, and you can see here this is again can be contributed by all the league members. I'm just leveling it up here right now, and you can see the base efficiency. These are going to be stats that the heroes are going to get because of the level of the base. You can see like 20% here right now, so it's going to be like increasing the base attack of the heroes that you're using by 20%. That's a pretty significant boost. You can see increases your base efficiency by 20%. What it means for outpost, HP and attack shared kind of increases like that. So it's a pretty good increase that you need. And again, the league members need to coordinate here to increase the base supply level. So we are at level 5 right now. We don't need to increase it even further. 5 is good for now. I think the other people need to get ready as well. We are going to look at outposts right now. So the next part is the outpost. So there are 4 outposts, and each of them are kind of marked by the numerals. You can see 1 2 3 4 are kind of marked. And what you can do over here is you need to add a character here. So all the league members need to add one of the strongest characters to each of these outposts. So keep in mind, the first outpost is an outpost where you need to add only a silver character. So what you need to do is you need to click on this deck option here and select the strongest silver character that you have and add it up. So the number of heroes that you can add to this deck is going to depend on the outpost level, and I'm going to show you by increasing it as well very soon. And as you can see over here right now, because this is at level 1, the option that I'm getting, although like I do have multiple silver characters being maxed out, I can add only one hero because it's going to be 10% of the maximum dex capacity. So what's this dex capacity? It initially starts with 10, and once you start leveling it up, it's gonna increase. So once it's 20, that means all the league members together can add 20 characters in the deck, out of which 3 characters need to be selected for each of the outposts. That is how it's gonna work. So this is the first outpost which needs a silver character definitely, and here this is what we're doing. Assign heroes to the deck and let officers choose. So you can see I have assigned Batman over here, Silver Batman, which is a pretty strong character, silver character of mine. And other league members, if they were kind of adding silver characters, this is going to show up here. And then the officers can actually add up the heroes to this outpost and close and set the team. So that's gonna be how this is gonna be working. And right now, as you can see, like I have only one character that can be added, and that is because of the level of the outpost. So we're gonna upgrade the outpost as well. And the thing that you can see over here, it gets a shared health as well as shared attack with the defenders and won't be available. So basically the deck characters, all the deck characters that are there, those are not going to be all used for battle. Only the 3 characters that you're choosing from here are going to be used for battle in the attack phase that's going to take place. So let's go to the deck here and assign few characters. And this is the third outpost, which doesn't have any requirement. Remember, only the first outpost has a requirement. So I can assign a character which I feel strong. And as you can see, if I am trying to add 3 characters, it's showing 3 by 1. That means only 1 hero can be added. And right now, like I've added 4 characters here, and technically this is not possible. Only if the deck size is 40, only then 4 heroes can be added. This can should throw an error, like you already assigned the maximum number of permitted heroes. There could not be more than 10% of the maximum number of heroes per outpost. So maximum number of heroes here is 1, and I had ended up assigning 3. So that's why it threw an error. So keep in mind, it's something that can be changed while we are increasing the number of cards available, the deck cards that are kind of available. So that's something that I'm going to show as well here, how to do that. So let's go to the deck. First of all, assign few of the characters. So this is for third outpost. You can't assign multiple characters like I mentioned, so I can assign for the fourth outpost is also blank. And keep in mind, you can scroll through the arrows here. So this is what I'm doing. Second outpost, no character has been assigned, so I click on Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. It's kind of like having an artifact equipped as well. This is a character that I can select and add it here. So this is something that I'm not sure of, whether the artifact is going to be used like kind of locked while we are using it, but I do remember in the change log that they have mentioned that the artifact can be used only once in per split or like per 4 hours of play. So keep in mind, be careful with the artifacts that you're equipping, because you may not be able to use the artifact like continuously. So that's something that we need to be careful about. So let's look at the fourth outpost as well. We're going to assign a character to the fourth outpost as well. Let's select a character here, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Batman Ninja Catwoman, and I think Batman Ninja Catwoman is going to be a strong character to be applied to the outpost, because it's going to be a character that you're going to use against opponents, as well as opponents are going to battle you. And because Batman Ninja Catwoman has the immortality, so it's gonna be like a difficult character to beat is what I believe. So like, I may be wrong, it might be very easy for you guys to play, but I felt like this character would be pretty good with even the Warsuit artifact kind of equipped here. It's gonna give additional health, and the immortality is there as well. So we're gonna equip Batman Ninja Catwoman here on the fourth outpost, and we're going to click on confirm. So now what I have done is, for the 4 outposts, I have selected 4 cards that are going to go in. So the league officers, and like it includes myself as well, have an option to choose all like one of these 4 characters. You can see you can drag the character here. So the first outpost would have a defender like this. So this is the defender that you're going to use, and if you go into the deck, I don't have any other heroes because none of the other league members kind of applied a character here. So only one character, and you can see if I'm trying to choose 2, it's gonna throw me an error and it's gonna remove the other character that I have added, the latest character that I've added. So what's the workaround this? So we need to start upgrading. So let's do that. So you can see only 10 heroes. If we click on the upgrade here, you can upgrade using just coins. So you can just upgrade using coins, and right now it shows the deck has 11 slots. So the thing that's kind of increasing with the donation of the money here is the slots are kind of increasing. So if I'm maxing it out to 20 slots, the 10% of 20 slots is going to be 2 heroes. So then I can add 2 heroes from my deck. And remember, this is applicable for each of the outposts separately, which means I'm upgrading the first outpost. It's not going to get reflected in the second, third, and the fourth outpost. So keep this in mind, because everything needs to be leveled up separately. So if there are league members of your league who have a lot of credits, just suggest what I would suggest is for each of them to upgrade a singular outpost, because it's going to take a good amount of credit here. So if you're leveling up to 20, that means the characters that can be selected from a particular league member is going to be 2, so they're going to be able to add 2 characters to each of the decks. So here, this is something that I am doing over here. You can see that now the deck has kind of increased to 20 slots, which means I'm going to try it with 21 slots as well, but first I'm going to do with 20 slots. And you can see here, because it's 20 slots, 10% means I'm going to be able to add the second silver character over here. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into the deck and then add the silver joker over here. And you can see already at the bottom there are 2x2 heroes, and I can select confirm. This is going to enable me to add that silver joker into my defenders team. So my defender teams need to be of 3 characters, and you can see over here, like I have only 1 character added here. So I'm gonna select Joker here, and if I'm upgrading again to 21 slots, this is something that I wanted to check whether I'm able to do 3 characters, but it's kind of rounded down, so we'll not be able to add 3 characters. We will be able to add 3 characters only once we level up the deck slots to 30. So we are not able to add any additional character. Let's go here and try to set up Joker that we have added. So we have added Joker here, and we can set the team right now. And that means the first, like if you just close the button without clicking set the team, then the characters will not get added. So you need to click on set the team here, and you can keep on setting the team and keep on changing the team. The officers and league leader would be able to do this. So you can do it continuously till you kind of lock the base by clicking on base is ready. So this is how it's gonna work, and you can see the deck will now be technically blank because both the characters you have added. So it's the advice that I'm going to give you guys is add as many characters as possible to the deck based on the number of slots that is there in the outpost. And as you can see, this is the second outpost, and I can add a different character. This need not be a silver character. For the second, third, and the fourth outpost, you can add an Eric character, and this is something that I am doing. I'm just adding 1 character to the second outpost. I'm gonna click on the the facilities here, as well as the other the outpost as well, and you can see like we can add the multiple characters that we want. So guys, this is how this is kind of working. This is the third outpost. We can select in the deck, and this is gonna have the 1 character of the Brainiac that I have added previously, and this kind of opens an option for the officers to add in. So this is how the preparation phase looks like, guys, and a lot of details in the video, guys, a lot of details in the videos. It is pretty complex, but slow this video down if you think like you need to revisit some of the part, revisit the video, revisit the part. But I think I have all the bases kind of covered here of what needs to be done. Once your team is kind of finalized with the defenders out there, you can click on the base is ready, and I would advise the league officers as well as the league leader to do that, so that the team is kind of finalized and gets ready for the attack phase that's gonna take place. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. This is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.